Alrighty, guys, and hello everyone, and welcome to the 87th edition of Vlog Weekly. This is Branden P Television's flagship, whatever you get the drill. It is our 87th edition of the longest flagship show here on Branden P Television. Try to say that 10 times fast, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm kind of goofing around during the start of the show, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Branden P, the host of Vlog Weekly. Oh, should I be say We Met Plum, because I'm not going to use my name anymore, so I'm going to use We Met Plum. And joining me, everybody, we got one Skype guest joining us. You guys see him right now. Let's welcome Luke J62495.
Hello, guys. As I'm currently in these lovesick currently for this whole girlfriend thing, just saying.
Okay. So you guys are seeing this live on the stream. You guys know that I have a one-in hedgehog. I think that's a hedgehog. I don't know what he is, but he looks like a hedgehog. Yeah. So I'm looking at it right now. We have a one-in hedgehog, and I gotta move this to the side. That way you guys don't see any of the messages. Blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I know. So what's new for Vlog Weekly, ladies and gentlemen? Well, basically, you got the one-in hedgehog down below in the video. And you also got a picture of Luke, so that way you guys know that this is not a audio podcast form. This is the video thing, if you will. So I do apologize for the delay, but we're already ahead, and we're gonna do this episode today. So we got stuff we're gonna talk about. I got some topics I wanna go over. But before I get to my topics, I think Luke has something he wants to say, and it's about the birthday of someone today that has made him what he is, and supports him every way, in a shape or form. And Luke, go ahead and talk about that famous person in your life.
Well, today it's the one of the co-founders of my company, and not only that, she was the one who helped my company strong for the past 11 and a half years, and she always grew up to be my mom. Please welcome Karen C. Anderson. That's my mother's name, by the way. She was 57 years old. Yes, and today she was co-host of Friday's Luke J's 285. So there you go on that. So, and for those who don't know what my mom is, she was born in Texas and raised in Atlanta, but and then she came to Savannah in 1985. But after that, she had me 10 years later, and have Morgan 2 years later. So she helped me do an LJP CBM 10 years later, and I still have to go strong with the company I started with 10 years later. With that in mind, she was a co-host on my show, Friday's Luke J 295, for 2 times. One episode for a something-ish will be coming to my Vimeo account, and the other one for this is the current episode I was on, 201 Friday's Luke J's 285. So yeah, later about that. And for those who don't know, episode 201 was celebrating my mom's birthday. It's a great honor to celebrate my mom's birthday, but overall, she was a great mom to me, and she was 57 years old today, and she will be proud of it, just saying. So, Mom, if you watch this vlog weekly episode, I wish you a happy birthday today. So, yeah.
And Luke, I'm happy to tell you that everybody who's watching today's episode of Vlog Weekly, you do not sound like a robot. So Thank God that you don't sound like a robot, because I am playing this back on my phone, but I made sure that I mute my mic, that way we don't have any feedback, and I turned down the phone a bit. But yeah, so you're not hearing Luke as a robot voice, so I'm glad I'm glad you're not hearing that. So. Which is a good thing, because I know on episode 200 I sounded like a robot, and I do apologize, guys. But like I said, I'm using Soundflower to do this episode, because as you guys know, ever since the beginning of Vlog Weekly, you guys know that I use Soundflower to pick up the audio recording of Luke on Skype, and then while I have my microphone on, so it's like a multi-track, if you will. So that's probably the most thing about it. So let me know what you guys think of the layout, because again, we have that hedgehog, I think what it is, running back and forth, and I think it's pretty cool. So that way, when I don't have my webcam on, then at least I'll have some sort of a video for you guys to see. I know it looks stupid, but it actually. I think I'm going to use this from now on for my Vlog Weekly stream, so that way, because I don't know when I'm ever going to get a new webcam, so I figured, you know what, let's add the GIF image, GIF, and then have this little character right next to Luke, one in like he's running for the marathon. Yeah, I know, I know. And just running like a marathon, and forget that he's chasing a birthday cake, or in this case, someone's gonna make his debut on episode 87 of Vlog Weekly, and that is, of course, Mr. Bucket. Wait, that's Bonnie. The real one is Mr. Bucket. So. There you go. So he makes debut on this episode of Hanging with Mitch Plum, Vlog Weekly, here on Branden P Television. I know I've been abracadabraed by Mr. Bucket, and I'm already messing up here in the first 5 to 10 minutes of the show, and we haven't even gotten started yet. And now my brain's faulting because I feel like I got Mr. Bucket gonna and you know what, guys, here's the Mr. Bucket story. I'm gonna have a nightmare of having Mr. Bucket come in my bed, and then I'll be like, oh my God, there's Mr. Bucket. I mean, I gotta put him away. I gotta put away the batteries, that way he doesn't end up terrifying me. And yeah, so I gotta make sure that Mr. Bucket does not come up when I'm sleeping, because I'm gonna have nightmares. Like, could you imagine Mr. Bucket coming in your bed when you're sleeping, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, oh my God, Mr. Bucket, oh my God, I got a chicken, and then oh my God, pee my pants and whatnot. So there you go. So yeah, so Mr. Bucket makes his debut on this episode of Vlog Weekly, and again, guys, it's for entertainment purposes only. You guys know the drill, because you came to expect for Vlog Weekly after 87 shows and whatnot. So, expect that, everybody, okay? So, expect having a great entertainment for you all, because that's what Vlog Weekly is all about. And, okay, good, I can hear myself. Hang on. Okay, good. So, and by the way, guys, you guys are wondering how well you guys are hearing me right now? Because that's because I am using the Vlog Weekly microphone that I am using today, actually, which I ordered this month, which is the CAD Audio GXL 2400 USB mic. So I'm not using the headset that I used, which I used in episode 86, which was the Ampow headphones, which had a built-in mic. But I know it didn't sound all that well. But I know that this microphone is probably going to be leaps and bounds better than the headset. So the audio equipment has been upgraded a bit. So I'm quite happy with it, and I'm using it right now as we are doing this live taping of Vlog Weekly number 87. So that's awesome. So CAD Audio, it's awesome. I got mine for $50, and if you guys want to get this microphone, there'll be a link in the description for you to get the microphone. So it's an absolute must-have for a podcaster or streamer like me. This is a great microphone. So there you go on that. So anyway, Luke, what do you think about the whole Mr. Bucket story?
It was funny, yeah.
Yeah, it certainly is. And we got some noise and stuff. So I do apologize, everybody. But it should not affect the episode of Vlog Weekly. I don't know why I want to keep saying Hanging with Mitz Plum, because that's on tomorrow. That's on Saturday. But this is Vlog Weekly on Friday, which is now. So I'm telling you, I think Mr. Bucket is playing with my head, and I'm not gonna let him, because if he does, I'm gonna choke him to death and like, hey, get out of my brain! I don't want you in my brain. Stop sucking my brain. I mean, come on now. Why don't you do it on Mr. Jeffers instead? Don't do it on me, okay? Yeah, really. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yeah, so I'm glad that you don't sound like a robot, Luke, when we're doing this stream. So you see, guys, Sunflower does work, and I think I mean, I like Sunflower, though it does mess me up a bit too. So it's not just me, but everybody else. So like I said, whatever happens, happens, and but yeah. So at least Luke doesn't sound like a robot, so which is actually a good thing.
It's actually a good thing, yeah, because yes, I'm currently uploading my stuff on Vimeo recently, but there you go on that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sit on up here and move my mic around. So, but yeah. So we got stuff we're gonna talk about today on the episode. We're gonna talk about the NES Classic Edition, which is coming back, which I am very, very excited about. And it's just gonna be awesome to have that back. And we're also gonna talk about of course the saddest day today, and that's the parent school shooting that's happening once again, and it just saddens me actually, and I'm telling you, I'm not too happy about it, and oh god, but anyway, it's just what's going on with the world today. I mean, I really don't know, and I really do not have the answer, unfortunately. I just cannot give you the answer, what I'm dealing with, but just saddens me, it just really is.
It saddens you, yeah. Especially because I am currently uploading my stuff on Vimeo, but yeah.
Yeah. So, Lou, why don't you tell everybody about what you're doing on Vimeo?
There is a lot to explain. First of all, I have like 257 videos here on my Vimeo account currently, but yeah. And and as of right now, I'm uploading my content on my Vimeo account, so just to let you know, I'll screen share you a lot of things what I've been doing on Vimeo recently, so this week, so there you go on that. I'll screen share you to it now, since it is Vlog Weekly, and we can do this whenever we want, but yeah. But yeah, give me one moment and we'll screen share. One moment, yeah. Screen share, there we go. I don't know why. Anyways, here it is, the Vimeo account, and what you're about to see is my Vimeo. I have 257 videos here on Vimeo. I have a Vimeo Pro account, and as of next year, I'm gonna use Vimeo Business. So as of now, I uploaded my 40th episode of Friday's Blue Jays 285 and 37, 35, and so forth. Yeah, they're all uploaded on my Vimeo account, so there you go. And I got the 14th episode of the Jeff Craig upload on Vimeo, so there you go on that. 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, all the way up to 7th, because I have bits and pieces of a Fire Show, upload on Vimeo, except for some episodes of Belgium Reacts. But some of the episodes of Belgium Reacts get uploaded because of Vimeo's shutdown. Yeah, because I want to get that uploaded on Vimeo as soon as possible. Just saying. So once I'm done uploading to Vimeo, then that's fine. Because it's a lot of uploading to do. And of course, I'm watching Vlog Weekly as we speak, but yeah, there you go. There's a lot of Absent Space episodes, and there's a lot of hard work in the development, but there you go. Besides from that, 2 Because Made Boring Home videos, but yeah, later about that. And of course, the Lexus birthday special, but it's a lot of fun. Still have like 1,000, like 200. I still have a lot more to go to get uploaded on Vimeo, but just saying. And of course, you saw that on Vimeo, but just saying. Oh, and besides, next up, I'm gonna upload the next one, so I'm gonna stop sharing to you right now. There you go. And because I am personally getting prepared, but there's a lot of uploading to do. But there is so many uploads to get uploaded on Vimeo. But so far, one upload is going to be finished by tonight. And that is all of them, by the way. Because it's going to be a big blast for me tonight. But, just saying. Up until June 8th. Once I'm done, then I'll upload a lot of my content. So that way I can finish up uploading episodes like PS4 Tuesdays and Switch Saturdays to get released on Twitch. And once I'm done, Fridays with Jay's Extraordinary 5 episodes to get uploaded on Vimeo. So there you go on that. And, Twitch, sorry. But there you go on that. And there you go. And the schedule for May 25th, I'll still do 2 episodes of Elton Reacts. But as far as PS4 Tuesday is concerned, that will premiere Friday or June the 1st. Well, let's say that. But yeah, there you go on that. Anyways, that's my schedule. What's be happening this week. Back to Branden at Plumley whole entire thing.
Yeah, and there's something going on right now. So, but I'm hoping this microphone can block out the noise. So. Yeah, thank you, Luke, on that. And so anyway, Henry Mitz Plum will be coming your way tomorrow on Facebook Live. I believe it's the City. What am I talking about? It's a City. See, I keep saying it again. It's number 62, okay? 62 episode of Henry Mitz Plum. I'm trying to say it, but every time I do, I say City. I'm like, what? What is City? Is that even a word, or am I just making that up? I don't know. I'm probably making that up, Luke. I don't know what's going on, but I'm probably making that up. But anyway, no, it's 62 tomorrow. So join in on that, everybody, if you can. So that because it's gonna be another great episode. Because we got stuff we're going to talk about. I don't remember what I said, what we're going to be doing on the 62nd episode. But I'll probably remember in my brain. If my brain tells me, okay, Matt Plummer, you gotta talk about this, and this. I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to do it. Because I got a lot of stuff on my mind and busy about other things. We're one other thing. So that's how it goes. So. You simply cannot beat that. Oh my God.
Great.
Okay, so, but anyway, let's see what we're gonna do here. So Luke's gonna be, like he said on the episode, that he's gonna be recording some gameplay when he gets his new HD 60. So. Speaking of which, Luke, can you tell everybody about how awesome you're going to be happy with the HD 60 that you're going to be getting?
It'll be amazing. So far, the uploads are going to be for the next episodes, Jeff Craig and the HD 60. We're going to be amazing for the next one. So there you go on that. but I'm also planning on working on my buff for these episodes for PS4 Ooze Days that is coming out in my review show. But yeah, later about that. But there you go on that.
The PlayStation Move.
PlayStation 4 Ooze Days.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what I was talking about. Like, okay, yeah, PS4 Move, get on the move, baby. Okay, I'll try to remember because yeah, I'm just in La La Land. I just don't know if I'm coming or going. I'm in La La Land right now, so
You
I
in La
basically
La
can't tell
Land?
what's going on. But I'm basically at La La Land.
Still.
Yeah, so who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah, so Billy couldn't join us today for the episode, which is okay. We're not gonna make this show long.
Big time.
Okay, looks like my stream health is bad. Oh, that's not good.
Terrible.
Okay, so looks like my stream bit rate is taking a hit. So I gotta turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone. But as long as you guys can see and hear me and everything, so at least you guys can hear me a bit. Yeah, so I'm still in the orange right now. Probably because there's a lot of yeah, okay. Yeah, so I do apologize, guys, if you're experiencing some issues, because I'm looking at. Oh my god! And then now we got music in, so hopefully this microphone can eliminate the music. Because like I said, this is a cardioid mic, so because like I said, this is the reason I bought this microphone. That way, because like I said, the headset that I had, was to make sure that this microphone would not pick up any noise. But yeah, so there's music going on, so hopefully it doesn't hit this microphone too hard. Because we all doing it on a Friday, because this is Friday, May 18th, so, because I said that Vlog Weekly wasn't going to be on last Friday, because I gave Luke the permission to make the 200 show longer for everybody, and that's exactly what I wanted him to do in the first place, so that's why I figured, you know what, let's not do Vlog Weekly, and let's just let Luke, do the 200 show and make it long. So that's why I did that. So anyway, Luke, can you tell everybody how was the 200th show?
It was amazing so far. I did most of I did one or two highlights of the episode, but it's just one of the things that happened to me in this episode. But it's just a great episode to experience it, by the way. But there you go on that.
Come on. I'm sorry you guys are having some issues because I am streaming this on Wi-Fi, which is not the most recommended way. But yeah, I did get dropped frame, so I'm in the green. Though my frame rate's kind of dropping. I think it's probably because of the window capture. It's probably because Luke. Yeah, see now my frame rate is dropping badly. So let me turn that off and try to get the frame rate back up. Because obviously the frame rate on this is kind of dropping, and that's not good. So now the frame rate's kind of dropping, and now OBS is using up a lot of memory. Oh my god. So I'm sorry about the frame rate issues, guys, because I am streaming this at 540p, so I'm not doing it at 720p. But still the frame rate. Oh man, this is a problem.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know. And I forgot to restart my computer. That's probably the only thing, is I forgot to restart the computer. Okay. So I do apologize, guys, again about the frame rate. I probably turned that off to save the frame rate. Oh my god, my computer was slowing down on me today. But anyway, we're gonna, go over with news and everything. So I hope you guys can still see the video and whatnot, and you guys can still hear me, because I am experiencing some difficulties right now with the stream. Because obviously I'm streaming it on Wi-Fi again, and again, it's not the most recommended way, to do the stream, obviously. And I forgot to reset my computer, so that's gonna take a big impact on the stream. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, it's just my Mac computer is just hitting me hard with the episode. Yeah, so the 200 show was awesome, Luke. Yeah, I'm glad I was part of it for the 200 show.
Yeah, and I'm glad I thank you for it. And I'm out for this moment, sorry, I didn't know.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go over the news here. As I'm still trying to clean, and like I said, I'm using El Capitan, which is outdated, so I gotta really upgrade my my operating system to High Sierra. It probably work a little bit better than what I'm doing right now on El Capitan. Now it's telling me I'm offline. Oh wait, okay, oops. Well, that's because I gotta turn on Wi-Fi. Silly me. I forgot to do that. But yeah, OBS is taking more memory now. I don't know why. But yeah, the frame rate on this is bad right now. It's just taking a hit.
So.
Okay, well, it's not helping much. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not helping much, people. I don't know what's going on, but it's not helping much. And I do apologize. I just don't know why the frame rate's just stuttering. Especially when you see the video. Because when you see the Jiffy, just all of a sudden the frame rate takes a hit. Even though I'm still in the green, so I got 93 drop frames and I'm still in the green, so it's just the frame rate's just taking a nosedive. So it's going back and forth of the frame rate. So I really don't know what I gotta do, but I think next time when I do Vlog Weekly, I'm gonna make sure that I restart the computer and kind of refresh it, and then that way we won't run into serious issues. Because I don't know. Well, yeah, I gotta. Speaking of which, I'm gonna close down StreamFlow, close Spotify. Definitely don't want Spotify because that's a no-no. Let's see. Yeah, we'll close that for more. And that's the other problem too, is if you run too many programs at once, you're gonna experience some problems. Let me save this here, and then we'll get to our news and topics, if you will. If this thing cooperates with me. Well, Luke, I think I needed to restart my computer. I think that's what I need to do from now on.
Yeah.
Because now Mixpad's not working. Yeah, Spotify's not responding and Mixpad's not responding. I'm gonna take care of that. Okay, goodbye Mixpad, goodbye Spotify. Alright. Goodbye for that.
Goodbye for that.
Okay, now was OBS. It's like I'm playing a game of hide and seek, and I think it's Mr. Bucket's fault. See the frame rate's still dropping. That's strange.
You may have to start your computer.
Yeah.
If you stop the stream late, that'd be stupid enough, but yeah.
Yeah, it would be. Okay, yeah, I am streaming it at 540p. But again, the frame rate's just being garbage today. I don't know. But anyway, enough about that, because I'm getting sidetracked a bit. Well, nothing I can do. Yeah, see, now the... Oh my god, my computer was just slow, and it's just messing up the stream. I'm not too happy about it. Alright, well, I'm gonna forget about that and focus on the show. Because if I don't, then I'm just gonna mess up. So anyway, the news story. Yeah, see, now I'm at 5 gigabytes, but it's still not helping much because the frame rate's dropping. Oh my god. Yeah, my computer, man. My computer's acting up on me. Yeah, so, so again, the frame rate is about 15 to 20 frames per second, so there is nothing I can do about that. So I'm sorry, guys, if you experiencing some technical difficulties during the episode today. Like I said, I got everything closed, but even with that, it's just my computer is still hiccuping on me. So, but yeah, so obviously frame rate is going to be a huge problem. So anyway, let's go over on the NES Classic Edition. Because this is a big news for me and awesome news for Luke, because I know Luke did not get the Classic Edition when it first came out. Right, Luke?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and so let me see here. I gotta find the site here. I gotta find it. If I can, obviously. Okay. Well, it's on my phone here, so I'll go ahead and read it to you all. And so I won't be able to do much on the computer side of things because the frame rate is just taking a nosedive. So I think it's my computer's fault because it's just the frame rate's just stuttering. Let's see. As promised, Nintendo is bringing back the NES Classic Edition after a brief discontinuation period. The mini console will be available in stores beginning June 29th, the company announced on Twitter. Let's see. The system and the Super Nintendo Classic Edition are expected to be available at the end of the year, said Nintendo in a tweet. The NES Classic Edition will cost $60 when it returns, so it's going to be $60 when it comes back. So the list of games will stay the same. So you get, the classics, like Balloon Fight and Baba Bobble and all the Mario games, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. So those are gonna remain the same, obviously. They halted production of the NES Classic Edition on April 2017, and it went out of stock. And Nintendo, so. So I know you guys are really happy about the NES Classic Edition coming back. I am, because I'm a huge Nintendo nerd, as you guys can clearly tell in this video, that I am a nerd of this kind of thing. So Luke, are you excited about the NES Classic Edition to come back?
Yes, I am.
Yep, indeed, I am too. But yeah, so I'm still in the green, and it seems to be working alright. Just the frame rate's kind of stuttering. Just like I said, Luke, it was doing good for a while, and now it's stuttering. So, I don't know what I gotta do about that, Luke. There's absolutely nothing I can do. We'll just have to live with it, I guess. But who knows, right? In fact, let me turn off my Android. There we go. Alright. So I kind of turned off the Android thing if it's gonna turn off on me. Yeah. So the NES Classic Edition, folks. I'm very excited. Being able to play those classic games, like Mario 3 and and a bunch of other games. I'm just really, really excited, to play these awesome games. Because like I said, guys, I watch a lot of AVGN stuff, and believe me, he is still funny, and because we haven't seen anything from him lately. I don't remember when was the last time we had AVGN, but only time will tell when he will come back to do AVGN stuff.
Still.
Anything you want to say, Luke?
But then again, I just wanted to continue uploading my stuff on Vimeo, but it's just a lot of fun, just saying.
But yeah, so everything's still working. It's just it's stuttering, yeah. Cause I'm looking at the preview thing on here on the phone, and yeah, it's kind of stuttering a bit. So it's not as smooth as it is. So yeah, the frame rate's just gonna take a nosedive. So there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. It just upsets me that it's that it's stuttering. And it shouldn't stutter like that, but it is stuttering at the moment. Because I wanted to, change the resolution a bit from 480p to 540p, but I'll figure, you know what, I'll just switch it back to 480p on the next episode, and just leave everything alone. What I should be doing is streaming this via Ethernet. So that's what I should be doing, but I'm not doing it. Which is sad.
Yes, yeah.
So anyway, the NES Classic Edition, it's I'm excited about it, and I cannot wait for it. So Lud, you happy about it? Like I said.
Yeah, big time.
Okay. So anyway, guys, I think after this show, I'm gonna post the cartoon character of the week on Cartoon Explosion. So be on the lookout for that, everybody. The character of the week is coming your way. So please stay tuned, everybody. And yeah, so a new character of the week, and Luke is very, very happy about this cartoon character that we are naming today. Because he has a big heart, and he cares about everybody. And
Yeah.
I cannot wait to post it live for you all, and that way you guys can see it, because he is a pretty cool character in my opinion. He's adorable in the cartoon, but he's the most charming Care Bear. If I say so myself, he is the most charming Care Bear that you can ever see in any TV show like him. And so I'll be posting that later on.
That's fine.
So I'm glad that my mic's still, the sound is still working. So I'm just not happy with the video stuttering. I need to do something about that. Okay, so moving on from that news story. Let me see something else here that I can talk about. Let me go over to Tumblr. Because I have an exciting news to talk to you all about. And let me load it up here. The last 7 Luke Jeffrey movies in the 2000s. Oh yeah, this is on Vimeo. So you remember doing that, Luke?
This is a 2009 classic. Yeah, I remember this movie. It was originally uploaded on YouTube on my original, it was on back then, MySpace, and on Dailymotion, but I have to release it on Vimeo this year because that was the only time that I have to do it anyway.
Oh. Alrighty. So anyway.
The point about Dailymotion is that I use they have it's a limit of 60 like an hour per episode, and that was the per thing, and that's not enough. I was trying to get ready to start uploading my content here on Vimeo, and that's the reason why I have to start uploading more episodes. including the good thing about the internet show, the Revival series. That's coming back, you know. I was originally putting this on in March of 2010, but then I decided, meh, I push it back until this year. You know, just saying. That's the reason why I have to do it anyway. That's how the Revival show came back. I was doing the original series this year, but in 2010, but 2018 was a lot different than 2010. You know, that's how I came up with Good Thing About the Internet show in 2010 of March or January, something like that. You know.
Well, I turned off the Jiffy video because so that way I can, at least that way you guys don't see any stuttering. But yeah, you still see some stuttering going on because I think it's the Wi-Fi that's kind of messing up the stream. But like I said, I probably should have just restarted my computer. That way the frame rate wouldn't stutter so much, and then it would stay at 30 frames a second right to the very end. So it's going back and forth. So it's going from like 15 to 20, 15 to 20, but at least I'm not dropping any frames as much. So at least that's good, but still I'm still dropping the frame rates from 15 to 25%. So I'll probably change that, like I said again, to 480p on the 88th episode, and when I restart my computer, then it probably fits the problem.
That's fine. That's fine.
But anyway, hang on a minute. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and. But yeah. Okay. So anyway, on to the other news. Mission Force 1 soars the season highs, and I should have told Luke about this on his show today on FWL. Following its debut in space, a first for kids television series, the television premiere of the Space Station Situation episode of Disney Junior's Mission Force 1 that aired on May 7th at 5:30, which I don't have Disney Junior, and I'm kind of upset because I want Disney Junior. But anyway, skyrocketed to new season highs, growing over its most recent original telecast by 54% in kids 2 to 5 years of age, 232,000, 1.5 rating versus 151,000, 1.0 rating. 105% in girls ages 2 to 5 had 135,000, 1.8 rating versus 66,000, 0.9 rating. 41% of kids in ages 2 to 8, 304,000, 1.1 rating versus 216,000, 0.8 rating. And 78% in girls 2 to 8 is 174,000 with 1.3 rating versus 98,000 in the 07. So you guys can clearly tell that Mission Force 1 soars to season highs, and this is actually a good thing for me because I absolutely love this show, and I'll be getting this show at some point because it's on Amazon Video Prime. So until I get Disney Junior on my local cable, I'm gonna be happy sitting down watching Mission Force 1 and a bunch of other cartoons, you know, like Knit Junior and all that other stuff. So, because I don't watch a lot of Knit Junior stuff, but you guys get the drill. So I don't watch a lot of that. But there you go. So yeah, that's an awesome news. And Luke, what do you say about Mission Force 1? It's doing really well.
Amazing. It was amazing.
It is doing. Oh, go ahead, Luke. Sorry.
It was an amazing show. So far, it was an awesome show. But yeah, later about that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine, Luke. You're cool. But yeah, so but there you go. So yeah. So episode 87 of Vlog Weekly. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I gotta turn down this phone, otherwise I'm gonna have a feedback, and you guys are gonna. I know I'm gonna make your ears bleed if you're on headphones, so I don't want you all to, have your eardrums bleed up, have blood on them, and oh my God, you're not gonna be happy. I know. So, better not do that crap. But anyway, so there you go. Yeah, so I decided to turn off the Jiffy.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, sorry, Luke. But yeah, I decided to turn off the GIF thing, GIF, because the frame rate, like I said again. But like I said, at least you guys can still hear my audio and Luke's audio, so at least everything's working. So the audio is working fine. Just the video, the video's kind of messing up. But the audio is working fine. Just the video. But there you go. So that's Mission Force 1. I wanted to share that with you all. And I think I got another one here that I want to read to you all. So let me go ahead and let's see what else I want to talk about here. And let's see. Donkey Kong, yeah, he looks upset. Don't you cross Donkey Kong. Let's see. Incredibles, yep. Where's that one that I gotta go over the Cartoon Explosion. Because that's where I posted it at. Nope. Okay. I gotta find it, obviously. It's like playing a game of Where's Waldo, where you gotta try to find Waldo, but he's so tiny, and every time you want to try to find Waldo, he just doesn't show up, and yeah, so he just doesn't want to show up that much. Ain't that right, Luke?
No, unfortunately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm at Weemet's Plum. Okay, I want to get out of Weemet's Plum, and I want to go to Cartoon Explosion, because I'm going to be posting the Cartoon Character of the Week after I get done doing this episode of Vlog Weekly on Branden P Television. And Luke, okay, so here we go. I got another one here. And I know that you are excited about this, Luke. Bid City Greens is going to be coming to Disney Channel. I don't know much about the cartoon, but I know you're excited about it, Luke.
I'm excited, yeah.
Yeah, I know you are really excited. So Bid City Greens is going to be premiering on Disney Channel, and it's going to be on the Disney Now app. So that's awesome. Because I plan on getting the Disney Now app so I can watch my favorite Disney stuff. I don't care much for Disney XD, so I really don't care too much about that. Disney Channel, yeah, probably. Although DuckTales is on now, so that's all I'm going to watch. Mission Force 1, awesome. The Lion Guard, awesome. And we won't talk about Little Einstein, since we got to keep it family friendly. So we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But what we are going to talk about is the Bid City Greens. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about it. Disney Channel has ordered a second season of Bid City Greens ahead of its series debut. The animated comedy adventure show centers on a mischievous and optimistic country boy who moves to the big city with his wildly out-of-place family. And, yeah, sorry about the noise, everybody. But anyway, the Disney television animation show hails from comic book creators and brothers Chris and Shane, whatever, I can't pronounce the last name, of Harvey Beats, who are influenced by their childhood growing up in a small rural town of St. John's, Michigan? Or M-I-C-H? I don't know. With many of the locations and characters inspired by the real-life family members and the town's residents. The series is set to premiere at 9:30 a.m. on June 18th on Disney Channel, Disney Now app, and the Disney Channel Video on Demand. So that's really cool. Yeah, so the frame rate's dropping again. Bid City Greens follows the, wait. Okay. Alright. Hold the phone. Anyway, drawing upon the personal experience, Chris and Shane have created a fish out of the water series that constantly delivers stories with big laughs and plenty of heart. Senior Vice President and General Manager of Disney Television Animation said Eric Coleman. we are eager for viewers to get to know the tight-knit Green family and the endearing relationships that will be universally appealing to kids and families. Big City Greens follow the offbeat adventures of 10-year-old Cricket Green, whose natural curiosity and enthusiasm led him and his family, older sister Tilly, Father Bill, and Grandma Alice on epic journeys and into the hearts of his new neighbors. So this guy voices Cricket Green. Someone plays Scandal and Sweet Grandma, How I Met Your Mother, Tilly Green. Okay, John. Okay, so here's the guest voice cast for this new show, and that is John Hamm, Raven Simone, Busta Rhymes, Danny Trejo, Lorraine Tusson, or what have you, Jim Rash, Paul Tompkins, and yeah, other stuff. So again, so the show is going to be premiering on June 18th. So I know you guys are going to be excited about that, and I know that you, Luke, are going to be excited about it too.
Excited the same way, yeah.
So there you go on that, basically. And yes, guys, I'm telling you, Mr. Bucket, I'm telling you, we're gonna have nightmares of Mr. Bucket, and I'm telling you, folks, he's gonna be the scariest thing on earth. Because again, when you have Mr. Bucket in your bed when you're sleeping, you're gonna talk about having Mr. Nightmare Bucket dreams, or should I say, Mr. Bucket Nightmare dreams. Because I'm telling you, he'll come up and he'll just scare the heck out of you like it's nothing. Yeah, so quite scary. So.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. So, anyway, the other big news I want to talk about, and that is Dino Trots is heading to the TV airwaves in 2019. So I posted this on Cartoon Explosion Tumblr page, and on Facebook as well. Which you guys can check out, Cartoon Explosion on Facebook, Tumblr, and Google+. And by the way, I'm also want to officially say that Cartoon Explosion blogger page is dead. So no more Cartoon Explosion on Blogger, so we're going to be shutting that down. And we want to thank you, everybody, for choosing Cartoon Explosion, and me and Luke will guarantee you all that we will continue to deliver news and, of course, the character of the week on both Google Plus and Tumblr. So we thank you for checking out Cartoon Explosion. You know, it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to Luke. So thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me. So would you say so, Luke?
Yeah, I think I say so. Yeah.
So. Anyway, Dino Trots, and by the way, I typed this, by the way, so I may not, do well. But yeah, Dino Trots, the Netflix exclusive cartoon, is coming to airwaves on, so there you go. It would be the first show to be on the channel's lineup, rather, to be rated Y7, and it's for fantasy violence, obviously, but I'm not afraid of it. And it's set to premiere on Universal Kids in April 2019. I am very, very excited about it. So Luke, you probably know when Dino Trots first came on. Can you tell everybody when Dino Trots first came about?
I first watched it, and it was all about Dino build stuff. It's kind of a rip-off of Bob the Builder, but I like it. But it's kind of exciting stuff right there to me, in my opinion. But it's a DreamWorks thing, you know?
Yep, so Dino Trots debuted in 2015. And it's on Netflix. I think they have 5 seasons, and I think they are going to stop doing Dino Trots after 5 seasons. Because we have a new spinoff, if you will, called Dino Trots Supercharged, which is on Netflix, and that's one of my favorites. And as you guys know, Dino Trots is one of my absolute favorite shows on Netflix, and I cannot wait for it to be on Universal Kids. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the complete collection of Dino Trots on DVD. We may never know, but I hope it happens because Universal and DreamWorks together. So I hope that happens because I would like to see this on DVD, the complete series. I know you, Luke, would like the same too.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So we got Okay, so you guys are wondering who plays what in Dino Trots? I'm glad you asked. Let's see. We got Andrew Francis. He plays Ty, which he's cool. He's the main character. Then we got Richard Ian Cox as Wevitt. I like Wevitt, and Richard Ian Cox. He does a pretty good job acting Wevitt. Wevitt's a pretty cool character. He's that tiny green character in the show, so he is really really cool. So really really cool. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what. Oh, okay. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Anyway, we got Ashley Ball as Skya. Skya is my favorite Dino Trots. I love Skya. Skya is awesome. Skya is amazing. You got Matt Hill. He plays Tun Tun. And you got Brian Drummond as Dozer. And yeah, Brian Drummond also voiced Clyde and Pac-Man Goes to the Adventures. And I believe he is the most famous guy that said those famous words on Dragon Ball Z episode 28. And this is where the whole parody began. And that's where he says it's over 9,000. And what episode is that from? That's from Goku's Arrival, episode number 28. Look it up on YouTube. Though it may not be available as the original one. I like the original one better than the remastered dub. The remastered dub sucks. The original is awesome.
Yeah,
there you go.
Big time.
So you got Cree Summer as Ace, and you got Paul Dobson as Destructs, the villain of Dino Trots. He's a really cool villain, but he sure is a nasty villain, if I say so. That's one villain you need to stay out of his way, because he'll pretty much destroy you and end up taking you out if you're not careful. Because it does happen on season 3 of Dino Trots, and I'm not going to give out any spoilers, because you guys need to watch it, because it's awesome. It's an awesome show, one of my favorites.
Good time, yeah.
Alright, let me get up here. Ouchie. Alright, so, anyway, there you go. So anyway, Luke, there you go. So that's Dino Trots in a nutshell.
Thank you. The conversation is a PBS station from years like you. Thank you.
Oh, exactly. And brought to you by Mr. Bucket in Feathers, January 69th, rated PG-13, coming soon to LJPCBM. I just made that up, okay? Okay, because it's not real, folks. It's not real. Because otherwise, Luke would have slapped me if I would have said something like that.
Yeah, again, it's not real. Okay?
No, it's not. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, guys, if you guys want to take the time to watch Luke Jeffo's videos, head on over to Vimeo, and I'll give you all the link in the description. Some episodes you need to watch, probably the Jeff Critic, the 15th episode, to where he does a review of Sid the Science Kid, the movie, which I will have a review of my own at a later date, either on this show or on my other show that's going to be on Twitch, coming soon, this summer probably. So I'll talk about Sid the Science Kid, the movie, because I have things I have my take and my perspective on the review of Sid the Science Kid, the movie. Because I think, because I have this on DVD, and... Ooh, crap. Ooh, that was loud. But anyway, so... Oh, man, that sounded like a balloon pop goes the weasel kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, so it's really, really cool. Like I said, I'm going to talk about Sid the Science Kid, the movie, because I have it on DVD. I think for me... I actually do like the movie. I know Luke criticizes it in the episode, but that's what it's supposed to be about for the Jeff Critic. It's supposed to be fun and entertainment, but understanding that whether or not he recommends you go see the movie or you need to watch another movie that's actually awesome, like Babe, because he'll say, instead of watching Sid the Science Kid, the movie, why don't you watch Babe instead? Because that is highly entertaining, and it's well loved of the classics from Universal.
I'm going to agree on that.
So
do
I
want to say
would
one
picture
thing
Luke
about
saying that.
Bay
Go ahead.
review, Jeff Crick. That Bay review that I have my Jeff Crick review doesn't exist anymore, but I will have it. But it's still in Wisconsin, though, and I'll have it back once it gets ready. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I would just picture that in I would just picture that in the brain, if you will. I would just imagine that. So, like I said, so if you guys enjoy the Jeff Critic, please make sure you watch it on Vimeo, and tell Luke that I sent you over Branden Plumley Television. All right. And like I said, don't be rude on Luke, because like I said, he's creative, just like me, with We're One, because I'm the president of We're One, and everybody likes me as the president because I work hard, and I fight hard to make sure that that We're One stays strong and we go into the positive route. And so I don't want anybody, out there saying bad things about the Jeff Critic, because it's Luke's personal take on everything that's on there on the internet, like Nostalgia Critic and Bob Show and many other inspirations, and Danebo obviously. So, but like I said, when you go over to Vimeo, just make sure you don't say anything nasty about the Jeff Critic, because Jeff Critic is supposed to be the whole nature of having fun, but at the same time giving you his personal take on the movies. Some things I have to disagree on, and some things I do agree on. Because like I said, I plan on doing a movie review of my own too, which is going to be The Land Before Time. Because I gotta talk about that, obviously, because that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Because, like I said, guys, November of 2018 is the 30th anniversary of The Land Before Time. And not only I'm going to celebrate it hugely, but also We're One. So, there you go. So that's all I'm going to say at that point. But anyway, yeah, so The Land Before Time turns 30. And it's a special place in my heart, and the soundtrack is amazing. I love the soundtrack by James Horner. And it's a masterpiece. That's all I can say about the soundtrack. It's a masterpiece. That's all I'm gonna say. Because there's nothing bad to say about it. It's excellent.
It's excellent, yeah.
And the soundtrack is flawless.
The Grinch movie, which just came out in 2000, and so it's a universal logo. But yeah. But not on CBS EV News with Kay Kirk. I hate it, him and CBS EV News with Kay Kirk. Screw that.
And like I said, it's flawless. If you look at it, just like I said, James Horner did a lot of great music and stuff. I'm sure he did music to like Babe and stuff. I don't quite remember if he did, but I know he did. Casper.
Something else, but Grinch, for example, I don't think.
Oh yeah, Grinch. Yeah, that's another one.
I think it was composed by an Australian composer. I will search up now.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But I'm telling you guys, The Land Before Time is easily one of the best soundtracks that you can ever put on a set of headphones and listen to, because it is brilliant and it's amazing. It's well done, and I have nothing bad to say about it. So, but there you go on that. So pretty cool. But yeah, so anyway, guys, this show's not going to be for very long, because I have some things I gotta do and take care of. But like I said, we're still having fun, and so we can still do it though, until then. So, because we have our top 10 coming up. Yeah, because we have our. Yeah, go ahead, Luke.
It was music by Nigel Westlake, not James Horner on Babe,
But anyway, because we have our top 10 coming up, and it's gonna be a great top 10, Luke. You're gonna be very, very happy about this top 10 coming up.
Yeah, still. Stretch right now as we speak. Ugh, man.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like the top 10.
So excited. But overall, it's gonna be happiness,
yeah. Um, so anyway, we got a new top 10 and everything like that. So anyway, guys, let's switch gears now and let's go ahead into our discussion topic, and that is about board. What?
Excuse me. Burp.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's move on now to discussion, and we're gonna talk about board games that we grew up playing and the board game memories, and some of the games that we remember, some that we don't, and that's all about the fun and discussion. So, yeah, and you know, Luke, I think I found the problem of why the frame rate of today's episode is stuttering.
Why?
That's because my CPU usage is at 100%, and that's telling me that it's overloading, and I have to reset my computer. So that's why it's telling me that. So now I found the problem, guys. It's my CPU usage hitting 100%, and that is dangerous because now the frame rate's stuttering and everything is messing up the stream. So now I know why my frame rate is stuttering so much.
Still.
Although the audio is working, so the audio is working. So the audio is not affected. It's just the video. So I do apologize, guys. Anyway, alright. Why am I going to talk about? Alright, am I going to keep talking about this for the next 69 hours, or do we need to go on to discussion? Let's go on to discussion because I can't sit here and talk about this because otherwise it's going to turn my viewership off and it's going to turn my viewers away. And they're going to be on some strange vacation in Mexico and other places, and then they're gonna have the nice, I don't know, drinking champagne. I guess I really don't know. So I gotta stop doing that. But anyway, so now let's move on over to board games. In general, we're talking board games by Milton Bradley, Parker Brothers, Hasbro, and many things. Sorry about that. But anyway, so Luke, I think we need to walk on down to the memory lane of board games. How's that sound?
Yeah, amazing.
Just to keep the show interesting and fun. So, the board games kind of thing, well, my favorite board game that I love so much is the board game Sorry. Sorry is one of my personal favorite board games ever, and I mean ever, because it's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
So what is the most boring board game? For me, at least, probably Monopoly, because I can't understand it, and the game takes forever to play, and chess. Because chess is a game where you make one move, and then you end up falling asleep on the table, and then you don't wake up till the next morning, and then you make your other move, and then you go back to bed, and then so chess is a boring game. I don't recommend you play it unless if you like falling asleep.
Though I recommend Monopoly instead.
Yeah, unless if you want to fall asleep. That's what chess is. It's just like putting you to sleep, and that's what it can do to you. It can put you to sleep, and you'd be snoring like, and yeah, so you pretty much gonna have a hard time waking up from playing chess. So that's the most boring
thing, yeah.
And also, like I said before, oh crap, yeah, Monopoly. Okay, yeah, my brain's faulting, and I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But there you go. So that's that. Because me and Lou were talking about this when we got on the show, and that is some board. Well, besides board games, there were also a lot of games too, like Crossfire. If you guys remember that from Milton Bradley, yeah, Crossfire. And you got that basketball electronic game by Milton Bradley. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Hot Shots or something. And that's where you score on throwing the basketball into the hoops. I know that's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, yeah.
So there you go on that. What else? Alright, so I'm trying to remember. Oh, and like we mentioned before in this episode, And that is what did I say at the beginning? Oh yeah, Mr. Bucket. That we talked about. Mr. Bucket, of course, is not a board game, but it is a electronic game, if you will. And it runs on 2C batteries, I think, or D batteries. Mr. Bucket, that was by Milton Bradley. So that's that. The other one is Elephant. I don't know if you remember that, Luke, but Elephant by Milton Bradley. So you remember Elephant? Luke, you there? Hello? Oh, what the heck's going on?
Remember
Okay, good. Okay, sorry, Luke. I didn't quite hear you because we were having a little difficulty here. Okay. All right, Luke, that's good. Ah, what the heck's going on here? Oh, I almost hung you up, Luke. I almost hung you up. That wasn't good. I almost hung you up there, Luke, by mistake.
Dang it! Sorry,
But it's a good thing I didn't hang you up. Okay. So yeah, okay. So yeah, we got loop butty miss and all that happy stuff.
Lord.
Yeah, moving on.
Duh,
Okay, moving on. Okay, now you remember these games too, Luke, like Yahtzee. You remember Yahtzee?
I remember Yahtzee.
Scrabble. I remember playing that one.
I remember that.
Clue by Parker Brothers.
Never heard of Clue, but I've seen it before.
Triple Yahtzee that came out in 1972. I know not a lot of people remember that.
Never heard of it.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, guys, but yeah. So after this episode of Vlog Weekly, I'm gonna have to sweep in here. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna sweep in here. After the episode, so I'm gonna clean in here.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see. Battle Cry, Ants in the Pants, 1969. Animorphs, the invasion game, okay. Barton Hunter, Battle of Monkeys, 1965. Battleship, yeah, I remember that. Let's see. Buckaroo. Oh, guess what, Luke? Candyland. Remember that one?
Hey! I remember this
Yep,
game.
Candyland, set in 1949. Yep, Candyland. I remember that. I don't think I played Candyland as much. I really don't remember. I don't remember if I played Candyland. I mean, I was too little growing up, so I don't remember. But I do remember this, Connect 4, back in 1974. I remember Connect 4. That's pretty cool. Crossfire came out in 1971. Dark Crystal, 1982. Then we got the Disney board games like 101 Dalmatians, Aladdin, the series, Chip and Dale, Cinderella, DuckTales. Wow, everything on Disney side of things. Don't Break the Ice. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. This is a fun board game, Luke. Don't Break the Ice. I remember playing this in school, at elementary school or middle school.
Yeah.
I remember that game. Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
That was a fun game. That was certainly a lot of fun. What else? Fireball Island. Now that was on board games. I never heard of Fireball Island, but it came out in 1986.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was on board games.
Still to this day.
I don't think I remember Cootie. I don't remember Cootie. But I do remember Connect 4 because I like that game.
Still to this day.
What about the Game of Life, Luke? I know you heard of that.
I remember Game of Life.
Yeah, that's an old game. Happiness. Jenga. I remember Jenga. I remember that one.
Same way.
I remember Scrabble, obviously.
Ray. Remember that.
What about Mousetrap? I've heard of this one. Never owned it. I never owned Mousetrap, but I have heard of it, though. I've heard of Mousetrap.
And I saw it on the movie called Phil, and all of a sudden, this guy just throw it, but slap it on the face, you know?
Yeah, my CPU usage is still at 100%. I gotta restart this computer. I am so angry that my computer is messing me up today. Even though we're doing a really great show today on Vlog Weekly, and then everything just goes downhill because my computer just can't handle it anymore. Probably because my computer's getting hot, and that's probably why I gotta let it cool down. Yeah, which is a big pain.
It's a big pain.
Alright, so anyway, let's see. Let me free up this, optimize, clean the junk, and we should be able to go. Alright, moving on. So yeah, so we got Mousetrap. I remember this one. I never owned it, but I remember it. Omega Virus. I don't remember much about this one. Now here's a good one, Luke. I remember this at school. Pass the Pids.
Yeah.
You remember that one, Pass the Pids?
I remember this one.
What did this have to do with Milton Bradley? Did Milton Bradley made this? I don't know. I don't think they did. It doesn't say. I mean, did Milton Bradley really did this game, folks? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I really don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I gotta get my thing here ready. Let's see. Past the Pids. I was gonna say past the Buds. I'm like, ew, that's nasty. Right, past the Buds. A yucky game for Milton Bradley. Batteries are not included. I hope not. Oh my god, that's nasty. Yeah, right. Next up, Perfection. You remember that, Luke, right? Perfection?
Never heard of Perfection, no.
I have. I used to play it in school. Yeah, yeah. Let's see, don't break the ice. I remember that one, Don't Break the Ice. I don't know.
Things, you know. The same.
Oh my god. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah. So, Mousetrap.
You're fine. You're fine.
So anyway. Yeah, past the Pids. Categories. Yeah, alright, Smurfs. The Star Trek game. But yeah, so Yahtzee we talked about. So yeah, we talked about that. You remember Trouble, right, Luke?
I remember Trouble, yeah.
Yep, Trouble. Twister. Triple. Yeah. So Trouble. I don't know, but yeah. So hang on a minute. So.
It was a good game.
Okay, what else? Yeah, we got Yahtzee, like we talked about. I remember this one, 1956. So that's a classic board game, 1956 of Yahtzee. Triple Yahtzee, like I said, 1972. Showdown Yahtzee. Now, I have not heard of that one. I have not heard of Showdown Yahtzee. It looks interesting. But I don't think I've ever heard of it. Oh yeah, I forgot too, Luke. Operation. How can we not forget about Operation?
It was awesome. It's a doctor's type of game, you know. So
Yeah.
it's all main merchandise related to Operation, you know. So symptoms, whatever.
So that's basically everything there is about the board games in general, and so yeah. So overall, guys, board games are awesome, and they're here to stay. And again, we got Clue, Monopoly, and all that other stuff.
Oh, cool, yeah.
So again, let's go over. And like I said, my favorite board game is Sorry. I love the board game. It's an awesome game. I like Yahtzee a lot. Really enjoy that one. I think that's pretty much it on that. And as far as the toys are concerned, Simon. I love Simon as the electronic game. And probably Mr. Bucket. I grew up on Mr. Bucket when I was little. So anyway, Luke, let's go over to you. And find out your favorite board games all and electronic toy games. So let's go over to you, Luke. So go ahead.
Mine had to be it's a toss up between Sorry and Trouble. Either one of the two. And my least favorite one had to be I don't think I have a least favorite because except for chess because it's hard for me to play, you know. I'm sorry to say, but there you go on that.
Alrighty, Luke. That sounds awesome choice of that. And so again, guys, thank you for tuning in to episode number 87 of Vlog Weekly. And of course, I'm being joined by Lou Jeffers, and of course, Billy is not here because Billy's on a vacation, and he probably forgot his pom poms. He probably was figuring out where in the heck did he store his pom poms at. So we don't have him on right now. So sad to say. I don't think we're gonna ever have Billy on for Vlog Weekly. I mean, nothing wrong, but it just he interrupts too much. And like I said, so I don't know. I just don't think Billy's gonna be part of Vlog Weekly. No, he's gonna be part of the Teddy Pick spinoff that we're gonna be doing. Because it's a new spinoff that we're gonna be doing. So that's gonna be a lot of fun, Luke. I know the Ultimate Experience. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So.
Yeah.
So. I think, Luke, that's pretty much all the news we have, I believe, for today.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Although, the school shooting that happened in Santa Fe, Texas, and quite sad. And it's just,
and Gary,
I don't know,
Gary,
it just pains me. It just makes me sad. To hear about that, my home state, it just makes me sad. I'm just heartbroken. Let's see. But yeah, so I think that's all the news we have. And like I said, as far as the movie reviews are concerned, I might do some movie reviews on the show. Before I move him over to Friday, my new show on We Met Plum Television on Twitch. So I'll be doing that. So, what kind of review am I gonna do? That's actually a good question, cause I'm just gonna find out and talk about that and see what happens. So, I'm just gonna have to sit. Oh, ouch! I'm just gonna have to sit down and watch. Yeah, I'm alright, Luke. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to sit down and watch the movie review. I mean, watch the movie and actually think about doing it for a movie review. Sorry about the noise, guys. Oh my god, it's just getting out of control here. So there you go. So what are we gonna talk about on episode 88 of the show? Well, we're probably gonna talk about Office 2019. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about SSDs and why SSD is awesome for gaming. And of course, we're probably gonna have a movie review. And we're gonna do something really fun on the next episode. So we're not gonna do it today, obviously, because we're gonna end it at 5 o'clock. Because I'm gonna have to get this room sweep and I gotta post the character of the week. I gotta get that posted. And think about doing the Cartoon Madness block. And then we'll be good to go. Because I know, Luke, that after this show, you're going to be busy with a couple projects of your own.
So, yeah. After I'm done uploading videos, I'm going to be busy with the celebration, the birthday party, and then 2 videos on my main channel later tonight. Then once I'm done, then I'll be going to bed.
Oh my god.
Once I'm done, then I'll be doing 6 or either 6 BNF vlogs or 2 episodes of Ultra Yas. Because I'll be bowling tomorrow, and then might be the last day of bowling. And then I'll be out going to have some errands tomorrow. And like I said, I may be shopping at Amazon tomorrow after I run some errands. But like I said, this might be a 2-to-1 YouTube video, which would be exciting besides the special funds video. What can it be? Well, you got to check and find out, because there will be exciting stuff right there. But I am currently uploading some stuff on Vimeo. Just letting you know about that, guys. But yeah. Wow.
So anyway, guys, that's all the news we have. I mean, I think that's everything we have to cover here. Sorry, guys, once again about the stuttering frame rate. I'm gonna fix that on episode 88. I think this is, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, I think this. Oh my God, I think this is gonna be the last episode for this month, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up losing my internet connection. So I think this was probably going to be the last episode of Vlog Weekly till then, until I get my internet back. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, guys, Vlog Weekly is not going to go away. It's just I hope to be back. I just, as soon as I can. As soon as I get my internet back. So anyway, so I just want to give you guys the heads up. And of course, 9 students and 1 teacher are dead of the doing the shooting in Santa Fe, Texas. So just very, very sad, and just thoughts and prayers. That's the best I can do. Obviously. So there you go. So anyway, guys, it is 4:54, and let's go ahead and we're gonna do our top 10, and we're gonna wrap up for today's episode of Vlog Weekly. Not Hanging with Mitts Plum, but Vlog Weekly here on Branden P Television. And I will get it right in episode 88 of Hanging with Mitts Plum. Because if I don't, Mr. Bucket's going to come after me. Yep, Vlog Weekly. I know. I keep saying Hanging with Mitts Plum, and it's not right. So I do apologize. So anyway, guys, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our top 10 here on Vlog Weekly. And here we go with our top 10 for today. And here we go. This week, okay, I'm going to move Luke to the side because he's blocking that right there. Anyway, the top 10 for today's Vlog Weekly is none other than Luke Jeffers' slash LJP. Well, okay, I kind of messed that up. LJPCBM, the sequel. So I kind of messed that up there, but it's Luke Jeffers slash LJPCBM, the sequel. And this is a surprise for you, Luke, because I didn't know I was going to do this today, but here you go, Luke. That's a surprise.
Thank you.
So I hope you enjoy it, even though I did mess up there a bit. So I'm sorry about that. So anyway, let's get to our top 10 because everything's being crazy and wired in the kitchen. So here we go, everybody, with number 10. And number 10 is, of course, cursing a lot, which he does. He's not going to do it right now, obviously, but yeah, that's what he does on that side of things. So that's number 10, cursing a lot. Number 9 is longtime friendship of Marsha Brown, and of course supporting of Marsha Brown from the very beginning. Though no longer friends, but still, interacts with him on that. So, of course, Raised by the VHS is available now. Buy it today on Amazon and iTunes, and make sure you do that. All right? You'd be doing a good deed.
This is Marshall and my 10th year friendship. It's celebrating its 10th anniversary. So, yeah.
Amazing, Luke. Alright, so number 8 is LJPCBM Reacts. That's what he's doing on Vimeo, like we talked about. So LJPCBM Reacts is number 8.
Hooray.
Okay, so at number 7 is, he celebrated the 10th anniversary of LJPCBM Corporation.
Hooray.
That happened last year.
Yep.
Alright, so number 6 is hates little Einsteins with a passion. And that's number 6. So again, hates little Einsteins with a passion.
Yeah, screw that show.
Okay, so number 5 is fears of Dora. He hates Dora so much, he can't stand it. So that's number 5. Alright, so anyway, at number 4 is the current co-host of Word Bank, which is coming back probably this summer, hopefully. He is the current co-host of Word Bank. Season 2 coming your way. Okay, at number 3, won $415,000 in Tater Pit Live. Episode number 3. I remember that quite well.
I remember it.
And yes, Luke, after Vlog Weekly is over, I'll send you this top 10 for you. How's that?
It was amazing.
Okay, I'll send that. I'll send it to you when we get done with the stream. Anyway, number 2. Number 2 is he is the host of his show. After Vlog Weekly, and that's Fridays with Luke J6295. Which is still going strong after 200 episodes.
Hooray.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our number 1 of the top 10 LJPCBM / Luke Jeffers moments, the sequel. And that number 1 is... He's a full-time filmmaker.
Yeah!
And with that, everybody, that is your top 10 for May 18th, 2018 on this edition of Vlog Weekly.
Yep.
Alright, so there you go. That is that right there for Vlog Weekly. And so anyway, Luke, I think we're gonna close out the show. So that is going to do it, everybody, for this edition of Vlog Weekly, episode number 87. I hope to be back sometime for episode number 88 with, me and Luke, as always, and we'll have an additional guest if I want. But there you go on that. So, anyway, guys, that's everything we have to talk about today. Again, I know the video stuttering, it's my Matt's fault, so I'm going to have to fix that. ASAP. So sorry about that, guys, but like I said, we're gonna have to end it here on the low end note because of the stuttering video. But anyway, Luke, thank you for tuning in and helping out with episode number 87. And let's go ahead and close it out with a bang. So, Luke, go ahead and say your final words here.
The first thing is, you're welcome, and second, well, thank you for choosing full-time filmmakers, number one. Third thing is, happy birthday to my mom, if you're watching this. If you're watching this, Mom, happy birthday to you. And the fourth thing is, well, folks, just a reminder, I just want to say this, okay? I still currently upload my content here on Vimeo recently, since I'm long ways away to hit 300 videos here on Vimeo. Just letting you know about that. And, yeah. So there you go. I have long ways away, so there you go on that. And there's a lot of possibilities to hit 400 videos or 500 videos here on Vimeo. Just letting you know about that. And just like VidMe, but it's different than that. But yeah, later about that. But you know, just saying. Anyways, that wraps up for me. So Jerry saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. Back to Remix Palm whole time thing.
Thank you, Luke. So, alright, guys. So, thank you everybody for tuning in on episode 87. For Luke Jeffers and everybody who does the show, sorry about that. This is We Met Plum saying goodbye, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know the drill. Be kind to one another, and me and Luke will see you all once again. Probably not next Friday, but hopefully sometime when I get my internet back. For episode number 88 of Vlog Weekly, right here on Branden P television. And thank you all once again. And this will conclude this taping of Vlog Weekly. So again, be kind to one another, everybody, and we will see you guys next time for episode 88 of Vlog Weekly.